Hey everybody, this is Dan from Valar Morghulis. All men must die. Today we'll be doing another war recap, and this is kind of a war recap of the entire week. So this week, lots of events happened. We fought against this clan here called Indo Diavolo, and they were not very good, but neither were we. We had a lot of failed attacks, a lot of bad plans, and since then, we reorganized, got back on our A game, and since then, we have a higher percentage of clearing. And we're still doing farm wars, but we've recruited a few more people, and now we're doing a couple 30 on 30s. Our first one here that we're going to feature is against FWs, which I guess are the effing winners. You see here, they win, and they win big, and they always win, except for this time. I really like this attack from Daniel ATX. He's getting a double feature as well as another guy here. This here was the first attack, and the problem with this base is there's a little bit of a centralized queen, which allows you to attack from any side. And on the right side are really the only double giant bomb compartments. Now, what the base is strong on is there are a lot of the point defense on the right. So if you only bring two golems and all this trash here on the right, and all these storages, there's a lot to clear. So, your wizards are just sitting there, one shot, two shot, three shot, four shot. And meanwhile, your golems are getting whittled down. He also brings a couple good support units here. The two wizards, not the two wizards, but the two witches, really help out with this attack. And then he just brings two heals for the back end. There's really not a lot of damage there. With the three golems under rage and all the skeletons, a lot of this stuff gets cleaned up really, really fast. A P.E.K.K.A drops out of the clan castle. This was the first attack, and they had a lot of really weird stuff in their clan castles. But the P.E.K.K.A's annihilated. It would have been better to have that poison on the back end, but hindsight's 2020. We were expecting the dragon. The Barbarian King, because of the jump being placed like that, just rolls up, smacks the queen down. A nice surgical deployment here on the hogs while the archer towers are tied up on the golems. Allows all of our hogs to pretty much roll in there. We encounter a bomb, but we're not afraid of it. We're not healing. Everything's tied up on the golems, and our queen is still alive because we brought three golems. Perfect placement here on the jumps. Not the jumps, but the heal spell here, allowing them to stay under anything that is shooting them, to include the skeletons. Pretty much is going to be covered. So here at the end, the golems, they wind down, and the archer queen's off doing nothing to help out this attack. She should have moved up, but I don't know. The AI is AI. She found more interesting stuff to shoot at down south, like this wall. With the skeletons and all that, they have been really chewing on the hogs, and they still had to finish up with the last 4-point defenses, firing on them without heals. How many hogs do you think we have? There's at least 12 to 15. He only dropped 20. That's it, man. Hitting the base in its weak side. It was weak on the left, and he allowed him to just hog it. 3 stars, man. Good job. And they had another good, decent base here. They had a lot. We had a lot of really good attacks, but they had a lot of internet bases. We crushed them for that. This base was a cleanup attack from the many-faced god. The many-faced god's Town Hall 10. Used to go by Taco. We call him Taco. And he's bringing the max attack, and I believe if he was a Town Hall 9, this would still be effective. These kind of bases where like they go like heavy air defenses, like concentrated on one side, they're heavily vulnerable to this kind of kill squad where it's like one rage, one heal spell, and the heal spell is really effective when the Barbarian King drops his ability, because in the little like 20 barbarians that roll out, they're like really unkillable. He's handling the troops here. The Barbarian King doesn't go down. I thought this base was going to get taken on the southeastern side with a Hagen on the left side, just kind of surgical on them on in, because the bombs are on the right. But it turns out this base is really good for Lunin, because the max attack, his Archer Queen's going to end up getting not one, not two, but 3 of these defenses, man. So the Barbarian King, even though he's taking a walk, or Archer Queen with the 2 golems there, they're still going to get it down, man. Because the way how the Quake opens up the base, the golems never have to bang on a wall. So they just go bang on the air defense. And if something kills the golems, the shatter effect can blow up the air defense. Um, he's bringing just two hounds, but the way how he deploys his loons, even though they you can't park a lava hound to protect all your loons. The way how the lava hound, actually the loons, how they were rapidly deployed, allowed them to totally destroy this base, scatter loons, helping us out with cleanup, and this base is done, man. Wrecked all the way. Still drop balloons out of the bag, man. You just didn't even know what to do with them. Got a hound, didn't even break. Still good. 3 stars, man. Alright, that's it for the FW war. Let's go check out this last war here from the serial killers. I love serial. Myself, I'm kind of a Lucky Charms fan. Another Go Wipe clan, we crushed them hard. They did not necessarily have better bases. They had some bases with some flaws. Dax Rams is dropping down. Nice first attack. 3-star on a Go Valo. Actually, no, this was a cleanup attack. Yeah, so we try to Go Valo up the middle. And I'm going to tell you, Go Valo up the middle on this kind of base, it's not the best idea. I did it once myself to some success, but the dragon actually stayed alive because my units like funneling around the side. You attack a base on a chevron type of formation, it's likely to cause a crazy funnel. You come in here from the side, it's a nice easy funnel. He even hooks you up, gives you a cannon to lock your golems onto. With the Valks going in, and they're just wrecking everything, man. The heroes are down. The skeletons pop. Skeletons are about to be nuked by the Valks, and it's like perfect placement with just the heal spells. I think this base is beatable even at Town Hall 9, just because you probably just didn't even need the rage. The way how like the pacing goes here. See, look, the Valks are still being healed, unfortunately, though, our Archer Queen takes a walk around the outside of the base where we don't need her. The bombs are being handled. All the hogs are just doing work. I think there's still like 12 hogs left, and there's just no stopping them, man. Cleanups all over the place. This is gonna be it. 3 stars. Sometimes don't attack a base in its favorite area, and he didn't. He did it right. 3 stars, man. Good job. Let's see, here's another mini face god. I liked General Esdeath, man. I like this one. I thought Lalu was going to take this base, but her kill squad was really effective here. This guy had some base design issues where he decided to have a hole in his base for no reason over there, allowing for an easy lure. But she brings everything over here and just deals with it on a nice 2-1-2 kind of design, or 2-1-2 kind of drop, but she, instead of dropping out of the clan castle, she just brings her own. These 2 witch and these 2 golems are really gonna help us with our funnel, and I like this attack. I thought about claiming this base for myself, but I didn't like it. I just didn't like this attack from this side, the queen side. There's the way how the storage is and all this other stuff's placed out here. It's gonna be a hard funnel, and you're likely to take a walk around the base. She comes up with the solution though. I like this part of the attack. I think this was a first attack. She brings in all of her hogs, just puts them all on the board, but there's 4 to the right and the rest of them are to the left, allowing max momentum through this base. There's not really any double giant bomb spots, so hogging it is definitely the right idea. It's definitely the right plan. I still was thinking Laloon, but she's usually a Laloon kind of player. Switching over to hogs, coming up with some 3 stars. Love it, man. They are just running through this base on a nice clockwise design. Get a nice, not really a nice, get a kind of unpredictable scatter here. And she just puts down the heal spell where the skeletons are, which is definitely the right idea. One of the hogs goes down to pop the last bomb that was a threat, a danger, and really helps us out. And she's going to kill the last cannon, kill off all the skeletons, and that last barbarian king in there, he doesn't have anything on this base. He's going to get handled by a wizard. General Esdeath, man. 3 stars. Good job. Next one. I think this attack happened within like the first minute of the war. This base, hilariously designed. Do not crowd your air defenses like this. So what he's doing here is he's waiting patiently. The Arch Queen has a patrol, and she passed around it. So he's trying to lure her out with a barbarian. I think he could have just waited a second and then just put down his barbarian king as she hopped out there on the right. But that's it, man. Queen's gonna be down, and then he's gonna work on a lure. After he does 3 quakes or no, it's 3 lightnings, 1 quake that kills max air defenses when they're like that. Must be a lava hound because nothing popped out of the clan castle, so he's gonna go ahead and proceed with the next part of the attack, which he puts down a lava hound. He's putting down some loons, trying to get a spread, trying to target that mortar there, and he just brings them on in. He only has 2 haste left, and he's going into the sweeper from the far left. Unfortunately, we get some Teslas popping. They're going to clear out some of our loons in the middle, but we get the drop on them. And we're moving forward, man. We got the haste. And there's only one more air defense, and our loons are arriving. We're still sprinkling them down. Got a bunch of cleanup troops in the bag. Throw them on the board. 2 witch. Yeah, that's right. 2 witch. We're gonna use those in case the dragon came out. Got the arch queen. Gonna use her in case the dragon came out. But this guy decided to have a lava hound in his clan castle. Go ahead and speed it on up. Lava hound finally comes out right before it dies. This clan castle. Boom. It's gonna be 3 stars, man. I like that. 3 lightning, 1 quake. That's why this one's in there, man. Really unique attack. Someone did a good one. That good one. God, man. A lot of people with 6-star wars all over the place, man. Bow, hilarious attack there. She pretty much just sprinkles the hogs down in a circle. But I'm gonna feature this one here from George, 1828, attacking Carl Winslow. Looking at this base, a lot of times people don't want to go Valo at Town Hall 8. I think it's a good strategy, especially with the way how Quake is now included in the game. You know, it pretty much gives you a jump spell. I like it. And George here, he's one of our newer members. He doesn't have level 2 Valk, so a lot of times people don't want to throw anything with Go Valo. But you can bring them in your clan castle. He also only has level 1 golems here, so his golems are going to get wrecked from whatever the hell comes out of his clan castle. But he gets his quake down, and he slightly misses it. I think that's a miss because you could open up the top side. I believe this was a cleanup because he puts down his golems and they freely redirect right to the Teslas, which allows him to pick up the cannon fire to allow a nice wide funnel on in. And now he finally puts down his barbarian king and makes sure he's not targeted by anything. But the golems are starting to wear down, and we're about to bring in the last couple of wizards with breakers any second now. They're the breakers. And now the Valks are going to charge in, and he has nothing more than one rage spell left in the bag. This clan was throwing weird stuff in their clan castles. I think there were some P.E.K.K.A.s rolling out at some points. There was lots of dragons, but there was like little mixed up stuff. So like 2 witches, well, they're annihilated here by all these Valks under rage, and that's it, man. He doesn't have any more spells. The attack's over, right? Nope. Bringing the back in loons, man. The sweeper's pointing up to the north. So level 5 loons, I don't like them. I really have a hate for them coming off of Town Hall 8, but at Town Hall 9 they're pretty good. Town Hall 8, man, I don't know why, they're just kind of underpowered. But he brought enough loons to go right up the gut, get a nice break on him there. Boom, all the defenses are going to be down, and Go Valo, typical Go Valo fashion. It takes over a minute for cleanup. Yep. Anyway, that's it, man. Go Valo, Town Hall 8 with Quake. I like it. It's gonna be 3 stars. Still got a red head up. Alright, guys, that's it for the war recap. This is Dan from Valar Morghulis. Everybody's giving me crap about the pronunciation. Y'all take care.